As is customary at our AGM, I would like to share with you my views on a subject that I believe is extremely relevant in the current environment for your company. This year, I have chosen the topic, Serving Many Indias, and I hope that you have all received a copy of this as you entered the auditorium. Yes? Very good. I will now give you a brief excerpt of this, and that will help you at least get an appreciation of what is inside that booklet, the longer version. A recent issue of The Economist noted this about India. It said within a generation, it will become the planet's most populous nation. It could be one of the world's 3 largest economies. There is no reason why the most populous nation should not dream of being the largest economy in the world. India is indeed a land of diversity. We are 1.22 billion people across 29 states and 7 union territories with 1,652 spoken languages, and I hope you will restrict your questions to only a few of these languages today. 86 different scripts and over 6 major religions. As is typical of a diverse nation like India, the rapid pace of change presents as many challenges as opportunities. One out of 4 undernourished people in the world actually live in India. Around 97 million Indians do not have access to a safe source of drinking water. And shockingly, there are more households in India with a mobile phone than with a toilet. The statistics are alarming, and the government, companies, and communities must play their role in being part of the solution to these challenges. HUL has participated in India's growth agenda over the years with the firm belief that what is good for India is also good for HUL. Our journey in India started over 100 years ago with the arrival of a few crates of sunlight at the Kolkata harbor. Today, 9 out of 10 Indian households use our products. HUL has always embraced the priorities of the country with zeal and enthusiasm. We have taken the lead at critical junctures when the country needed the support of businesses to contribute to the national cause. We have done this with our pioneering initiatives towards exports, towards integrated rural development, our manufacturing investments in backward areas, import substitution to save precious foreign exchange, and our renowned leadership and skills development programs. Our success has come from the firm belief that our brands and operations must touch and positively impact every single Indian across the socio-economic gradient. This, we believe, is essential for the long-term growth of our company. And more importantly, it also fulfills our commitment to contribute to India's growth and development in an inclusive and sustainable manner. We believe that serving many Indias essentially requires that everyone has access to our brands, rich or poor. And through our operations, we create a virtuous cycle which benefits every geography and ecosystem of India. And we build talent both in terms of leadership as well as employable skills across the value chain of our operations. We have a portfolio of brands that address the needs of every Indian consumer, be it the affluent consumers or the ones at the bottom of the pyramid. From Wheel to Surf, from Lifebuoy to Dove, from Taza to Taj Mahal, we have brands for those who are entering the consumption cycle, for the aspiring middle class, and also for our higher income consumers. Pureit is a recent example of this approach. Pureit provides safe drinking water at an affordable running cost of just 30 paise per litre, and also addresses the needs of the higher income consumers through the RO and UV purifier devices. We provide access to our wide range of products through one of the most extensive sales and distribution networks, not just in India, but anywhere in the world. This network enhances livelihoods of thousands of small distributors and millions of shopkeepers. In the last 4 years, we have more than doubled our distribution reach. We not only enjoy strong leadership positions across categories in the traditional trade, but also in the emerging modern trade. At HUL, we also recognized early the growing e-commerce opportunity. We are partnering with several e-tailers and bringing in global best practices from Unilever to better serve the more affluent consumers shopping through this channel. More recently, we have embarked on a major organizational transformation. We have developed an operating framework called Winning in Many Indias, and I'm sure many of you have heard of it through Mr. Mehta. Under this framework, we have segmented the market into 14 consumer clusters that are homogeneous and added a fifth branch in central India, which is an unpenetrated but high potential region. This model brings us even closer to our local consumers and provides us a more granular understanding of customers and competitors across the length and breadth of our country. Our ability to serve our consumers better is driven not only by how easily they are able to access our products, but equally by how effectively we are able to engage with them. We are using mobile technologies to reach parts of rural India that are still media dark. By transforming the mobile phone into a free entertainment device, we give our consumers in deep rural India an on-demand entertainment channel, which we have called the Kan Khajura Station. This has provided 700 million minutes of entertainment to our consumers in the last 15 months. KKT, as we call it, the Kan Khajura Station, is now available to every Indian. I suggest you don't listen to it now. Okay? Every Indian who owns a mobile phone can access this, and it has been recognized as a top media innovation globally at the Cannes International Festival of Creativity in 2014. Equally, our digital initiative for our personal care brands, it's called Be Beautiful, is an example of how we are using social media to build powerful brands and meet the needs of our urban consumers. It is amongst the largest beauty advisory platforms in India. So between KKT and Be Beautiful, these are just two of the many examples of how we are engaging different segments of a very diverse Indian population through media innovation. Our wide manufacturing footprint has opened up unique opportunities to reach out to communities and build on our larger purpose, which is to make sustainable living commonplace. Prabhat is a community development initiative which is being led by Pradeep Banerjee and his team, which focuses on promoting health and hygiene, enhancing livelihoods and water conservation in and around our manufacturing units. HUL's experience of developing the local ecosystems around its manufacturing units offers a perspective on just how well the Make in India agenda can be scaled across the country and can make a real difference to communities. Our people agenda, like everything else we do, embodies the spirit of inclusiveness and serving the many Indias, both for skill building as well as for leadership development. Building employable talent is key to securing the long-term socio-economic progress for India. Across our value chain, from the smallholder farmers to our suppliers, distributors, and our factory workers, we are endeavoring to develop skills and capabilities of those who work with us. For example, through our unique rural distribution model, Project Shakti, which all of you have heard of, we have so far trained over 70,000 impoverished women from low-income households in small villages to become entrepreneurs, thus providing them sustainable livelihoods. Our efforts at building skills and enhancing employability goes beyond our operations network to the communities in which we operate. HUL's Prabhat Livelihood Program equips the youth and the women in the communities around our factories with employable skills and competencies. Alongside skilled workers, India will need leaders who have the vision to understand the challenges and leverage the opportunities that a country as diverse and complex as ours presents. Through the years, HUL has had an enviable track record of building leaders. Some of them are sitting on our management committee on this dais. Our culture of building leaders has been recognized globally, and we have been ranked third in the 2014 Global Aon Hewitt Top Companies for Leaders survey. I mentioned to you that Mr. Bidappa is actually receiving the award on behalf of our company for this year. In 2014, our Unilever Future Leaders Program, which we call UFLP, entered its 60th year, reinforcing the fact that it has developed and shaped trainees who have grown to become some of the finest leaders in Hindustan Unilever, and if I may say so, even outside of Unilever. Fundamental to inclusive growth and serving many Indias is providing the basic needs of health, hygiene, nutrition, and a clean environment. We are convinced that businesses which work with other stakeholders to address social and environmental challenges will thrive in the longer term. It is this belief that led us to launch the ambitious Unilever Sustainable Living Plan, or USLP, in 2010. As part of the USLP, we have been driving a mass-scale hand-washing program with Lifebuoy to help prevent child mortality due to diseases that are preventable, like diarrhea and pneumonia. We've already touched over 60 million people through this program. Domex, our leading toilet cleaner brand, launched the Domex Toilet Academy, called DTA, in 2013. Through DTA, we are working to provide access to improved sanitation in villages across Odisha, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, and Bihar to assist eradication of open defecation. Our water purifier brand Purit, in partnership with Population Services International, has been working towards providing safe drinking water to families in rural areas. To address the impact of depleting water resources on food, energy, and livelihoods, we set up the Hindustan Unilever Foundation in 2010. This foundation, in partnership with other key stakeholders, including the government, has so far created a water conservation potential of nearly 100 billion liters of water, achieved a cumulative agricultural production of 23,000 tons, and generated nearly 7 lakh days of employment. On the back of our success in rural India, we are now initiating projects to address issues of sanitation and hygiene in urban India, where the barriers are different but equally challenging. With our proven expertise and experience in addressing challenges in the water, sanitation, and hygiene areas, we are uniquely positioned to support the government's Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. So in conclusion, India thrives in its diversity, and I have absolutely no doubt that the only way forward for us is inclusive growth. At HUL, our journey of over 100 years is a great testament to our commitment to serving many Indias. We believe that if corporate India has to reap the rewards of the huge India opportunity, it must also be part of the solution for the many challenges that lie ahead of us. As India enters a higher growth trajectory, we at Unilever are ready to embrace the momentous opportunity that awaits us and reaffirm our commitment to doing well by doing good. Thank you.